Have you ever wondered what makes the Mediterranean diet stand out from all the others? Is it just another trend? Or is there something truly special about it that keeps people coming back year after year, generation after generation? Today, we're diving deep into how the Mediterranean diet differs from other diets and why it's been called one of the healthiest ways to eat. Let's start with the basics. The Mediterranean diet is inspired by the traditional eating patterns of countries bordering the Mediterranean Sea, like Italy, Greece, and Spain. It emphasizes whole, natural foods: fruits, vegetables, whole grains, legumes, nuts, and seeds, along with olive oil as the main source of fat. But what makes it different from other popular diets? When we compare the Mediterranean diet to typical Western diets, the differences are night and day. While the Western diet tends to be heavy in processed foods, refined sugars, and saturated fats, the Mediterranean diet focuses on nutrient-dense, whole foods. This shift from processed foods to fresh ingredients plays a huge role in reducing the risk of chronic diseases, like heart disease and diabetes. 1. Healthy fats versus unhealthy fats. The Mediterranean diet stands out for its approach to fats. While many diets either severely limit fat intake or focus on low-fat options, the Mediterranean diet embraces healthy fats, particularly from olive oil. Olive oil is rich in monounsaturated fats, which are beneficial for heart health, helping to improve cholesterol levels and reduce the risk of heart disease. In contrast, many processed foods found in other diets contain harmful trans fats and saturated fats, which are known to raise bad cholesterol and contribute to cardiovascular problems. The Mediterranean diet emphasizes choosing the right kinds of fats, not eliminating them altogether. This balance is key to its long-term health benefits, making fat a friend rather than an enemy. 2. Protein sources: plant-based versus animal-based. Another defining aspect of the Mediterranean diet is its emphasis on plant-based proteins. While many other diets rely heavily on red meats and processed meats for protein, the Mediterranean diet prioritizes beans, legumes, and nuts. These plant-based sources are packed with nutrients and are much lower in unhealthy fats. Fish, which is high in omega-3 fatty acids, plays a central role in the Mediterranean diet, offering heart protective benefits. Red meat, on the other hand, is eaten sparingly, usually in small portions and on rare occasions. This shift from heavy meat consumption to plant-based and fish proteins sets the Mediterranean diet apart from many modern diets. 3. Relationship with food and eating habits. But the Mediterranean diet isn't just about what you eat, it's also about how you eat. Unlike restrictive diets that focus solely on counting calories or cutting out entire food groups, the Mediterranean approach is more relaxed and enjoyable. Meals are often shared with family and friends, and eating is seen as a social event, a time to slow down and savor the food. This creates a healthy relationship with food, something that's missing in many modern diets that can feel isolating and stressful. 4. Sustainability and longevity. One of the standout features of the Mediterranean diet is its sustainability. Many popular diets, such as low-carb or strict calorie-counting plans, are difficult to maintain in the long term. They often require cutting out entire food groups or following rigid rules, making them not only mentally exhausting but also expensive to stick with. The Mediterranean diet, on the other hand, is grounded in simplicity and affordability. It emphasizes whole, natural foods like fruits, vegetables, whole grains, legumes, nuts, and olive oil, ingredients that are widely available and budget-friendly. You won't need to hunt down specialty items or rely on expensive supplements. Instead, the focus is on preparing fresh, homemade meals with ingredients you can find at your local market. Because of its flexibility, the Mediterranean diet is seen as more of a lifestyle than a temporary fix. It's something people can adopt for life, making it easier to sustain and integrate into daily routines. The diet doesn't revolve around deprivation, but encourages enjoyment of food, which fosters a healthier relationship with eating in the long term. 5. Comparison with low-carb and keto diets. Now let's compare the Mediterranean diet to other popular diets, such as low-carb and keto. These diets often involve drastically reducing or entirely eliminating carbohydrates, including staples like bread, pasta, and even fruits. While this can lead to quick weight loss, it often leaves people feeling deprived and fatigued due to the lack of energy-dense foods. In contrast, the Mediterranean diet doesn't demonize carbohydrates. Instead, it embraces healthy, complex carbs like whole grains, including barley, farro, and quinoa. These provide sustained energy, essential nutrients, and fiber. The key difference is that the Mediterranean diet prioritizes unprocessed carbs, which are digested slowly and provide steady energy, rather than refined carbs that cause spikes in blood sugar. With this approach, you can enjoy a balanced plate that includes all food groups, making it not only satisfying but easier to maintain in the long term. 6. Scientific backing and benefits. One of the reasons the Mediterranean diet stands out is the wealth of scientific research behind it. Numerous studies have shown that people who follow this way of eating tend to live longer, have lower rates of heart disease, and even experience better cognitive function. It's not a fad, it's a proven path to better health. In the end, the Mediterranean diet is more than just a way to lose weight or eat healthy for a short period of time. It's a lifestyle. By focusing on whole, natural foods, healthy fats, and a joyful approach to eating, it offers a sustainable and enjoyable way to live a long, healthy life. So, if you're looking for a diet that you can stick with for life, the Mediterranean diet might just be the answer. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more health and nutrition tips.